Hi, we're Tapes and Tapes inside the guest apartment on Baeblemusic. Once in the world is not so hard to find. Where is my heart? In the sand, on this awful land. I should have known from the start. We got a lot of support from blogs. It's totally true. We can't deny it. I mean, I get the thing is the thing that I think about that I don't know if people like really understand is how little we had to do with any of it. It was like really we put out a record and a friend of ours sent like 2 MP3s to like 3 blogs, and that was it. Like there was no pushing, no anything. It was just like, hey, there's this band I like. You might want to check it out. And then after that, it was people like wrote about us and like did whatever on their own accord. It was never something where we were like, yes, we were gonna take over the internet. It was like, oh my god, what's going on? Okay, let's roll with this.
Yeah, was that weird?
Yeah, it was very weird. It was like we felt very fortunate. Like, you know, it's like people like our music, so we're gonna try and get out and tour and take advantage of the fact that, like, you know, take advantage of that and take advantage of people. My heart is in San Jose. Be alone in the sand. I found this awful card. You had my ship, you had this bar. You are the one I need. You are the one I knew I just go outside. When we said like this is the record we always wanted to make, I think it was mostly just like us as a band. You know, we had, like Matt just said, like we kind of learned, you know, from our past experiences of recording, and like every time you go into the studio, it's a new thing. I think we've gotten a lot of experience and knowledge of how, like, getting things to sound where we want them to sound, you know. Yeah, just like being able to vocalize things and then turn that into actually sonic things. I think really, like, we were able to do that really well on this record. Eric was a great translator. There was a lot of times where I was like, hey, I really think it'd be cool if we made it sound like, and Eric be like, and by he means
was a parenthetical.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of that. We just got better at talking to each other as a band and speaking musically and stuff. So
it was cool too because we were brought in as an engineer, as the lead engineer. We worked with for like 5 years. Our friend did the artwork, you know, and other friend did the layout, you know. It's like very much powerful.
I think from the Loon, like the recording quality is higher for sure. Like just as the Loon, we were in like a friend's basement studio, so that, you know, like there was certain gear limitations, and then Walk It Off with that, we were really like making more of like a rock record, you know. We've been out on tour a lot and like been rocking out a lot, and it's like, oh yeah, these songs all rock, and we kind of wanted to make a rock record, and we did, and it's kind of like, you know, wall of sound or whatever. And then this time around when we were playing these songs, they seemed to kind of require more space and just kind of allow, I don't know, make it so you could hear the parts better and just like hear what all of us are doing, like make it more of like an ensemble, I guess. Will you look me in the eye? Will you run from what you see? Will you see me in the light? I hope you stay and never leave. This time around, like, came time to record, and we worked on the songs all like as a group a lot, and like I think kind of done a lot of self-production on it. So when it came time to record, it seemed pretty logical to self-produce and like self-record because we had a pretty good idea, you know, like where we wanted to go with the record. And I don't know, it seemed silly to be like, oh, let's bring a producer in when we ever really, like, when we know exactly what we want to do with like all these songs, you know. So I think that was just, we talked about it, but it just seemed to make sense to do it on our own this time around. Listen with open ears and enjoy it. Hopefully they enjoy it. If they don't, you know, there's nothing we can do about that. So hopefully, you know, and that we're just making music that we like, you know.